The Point, 98.7 CKPM FM.
98.7 The Point. Cage the Elephant. Cold, cold, cold. It's 8:10, and Eric Kalnins is here, City of Coquitlam Tourism Manager. We were just talking about the weather and soccer. You've got a young daughter that plays a lot of soccer.
I do, and we've played 3 games since January, and we have a tournament upcoming this weekend out in Surrey. So the girls are a little worried that they're going to be off coming into this tournament, and then we have tryouts at the end of March. So I love skiing. I'm a skier. Bring on the snow on the hills, but maybe it's time for a break down here.
Well, I have never been so wrong, excuse me, on the weather as I have been this year. I've been calling for this snow to go away, so I will make it good for you. I'll say, okay, it's going to snow from now until December, and then you'll be okay.
Yeah, you're safe.
Yeah, I know. I've been so wrong in this weather. I can go be a weather guy now because
we could.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy. Coquitlam. So the tourism guide came out last week. Fantastic booklet, and it's got so much information, and it's bigger than it's ever been.
It is 48 pages, packed full of information, and what we wanted to do is kind of go through the seasons as well. So spring break's coming up, as you know, Rod, with a young son, and myself with a daughter, and a lot of people getting ready for spring break. We think this is a great way to kind of plan a local, we call it a staycation. You don't have to go far. You can spend a week here and really not do the same thing twice.
Yeah, exactly. And there is, I looked at all the things you can do, and it could take you 2 years to do all that stuff.
It could take you 2 years. I agree. I think a lot of people don't realize what they have so close to home, and it's not always involving spending money. There is ways you can have a ton of fun by going to some local businesses, rock climbing at Climb Base 5, bowling, you go to a movie. But there's also a lot of stuff you can do that doesn't cost anything really, or minimal costs associated with it.
Well, yeah, you look at it. I mean, mountain biking. They've got the bike trials trail that's over. You've got one that's not really in that great a shape over at Lafarge, but then you've got another one that is up at Munday Park that is in fantastic shape up there.
Well, that's right. We were kind of going through Munday Park, and Munday Park is a jewel. And when I first moved to Coquitlam, I'd never been to Munday Park. I'm a Burnaby kid. Moved to Coquitlam in 2003 and said, let's go look around a bit. And we got to Munday Park. I think we had a soccer game up there. And I said, well, I'm going to go for a little walk. And there is so many things to do in Munday Park. There's geocaching, if you've heard of that. You go on the geocache.com website, and there's little treasures hidden throughout Munday Park. So again, if you have kids or not, get out there. You can explore Munday Park. It's a great way to see it. The Bike Skills Park. I'm a biker. There's 2 Bike Skills Parks in Coquitlam, actually 3, with the one at Coquitlam at Lafarge Lake. We built a new one at Lee Park, and the one at Munday Park is fantastic as well. Great way to bring up your skills for the summer riding season.
Great. That's excellent. I didn't know about the other one. Where's Lee Park then?
Lee Park is kind of at the base of Burke Mountain, over on the northeast area of Coquitlam.
That's nice. That's great. So you got that. Then you got trails.
Disc golf. You could actually play disc golf in the snow, which I'm guessing by looking up the hill today when I was driving here, Munday Park's covered in snow still. So it's a photographer's dream. I've had some people send me pictures of Munday Park in the snow, and it is absolutely stunning. I actually thought they were from Whistler or Mount Seymour or something like that. I said, no, this is Munday Park, Eric.
Wow, that's
beautiful.
Great. Yeah, and then special events that are coming up throughout the year.
Well, we have some, and I was going to say, I was thinking today, spring break's coming. Teachers are in the stretch run this week. Teachers work hard. The school my daughter goes to, Scott Creek Middle School, they are fantastic teachers, administrators, and staff. 2 big events this week, actually 3 that I think might be of interest to teachers. Coquitlam Craft Beer Festival, March 9th and 10th at Westwood Plateau Golf and Country Club. Teachers, you could probably use a bit of a break. And BC Uncorked this Saturday has moved to Westwood Plateau. So food and wine festival, beer festivals, another idea of things to stay local and do, and you don't have to drive far, and an easy cab ride home.
Excellent. That's fun. And then I'm looking forward to this because coming up in June, we've got the Highland Games back again.
The Highland Games back again. And I just met with Mike Chisholm, the chair of the BC Highland Games, and we're going to have a bit of a 150 twist to it. There's the Friday night, which is new. They started last year. Kind of a...
P-Brock is what they call it.
That's right. I was thinking of the name. Thank you very much. You're the expert on that one.
I'm Scottish. So.
I know you're Scottish, and I know you're helping them out a little bit, which is great. And I love that event. Again, it's I went to that event for the first time when I moved to Coquitlam and started working with the city. And I had a booth there, and I was blown away by how much there is to do. And I'm nowhere near being Scottish, but I felt Scottish that day.
That's nice. And then because it's Canada 150, we had Coquitlam 125 last year. So Canada Day was very special.
Yep.
And now with Canada 150, it should be just as big or better this year.
We're gonna take it to another level this year with the Canada 150 here, and our Canada Day celebration is big to begin with. We get close to 60, 70,000 people at our Canada Day celebration. So July 1st, you'll know where to be on the lake, ending with a fireworks show. We have some great musical acts lined up. It's going to be a great summer.
Excellent. So anything else we got to cover on this travel guide and all the stuff to do?
Well,
around
what we
Coquitlam?
have, I wanted to say, if you remember from a couple years back, Play on Vancouver was in Coquitlam Center's parking lot. They left to go to another city, but they're back. They wanted to come back. They love Coquitlam. They love the support they got from the residents and from the city itself and the local businesses, Coquitlam Center. And they're back. And this is a big, big 150 street hockey tournament. What gets more Canadian than street hockey in the summer, close to home, end of the SkyTrain, right?
Yeah, and we were talking about that the other day because my kid has just developed a total passion for hockey over the past year. So now he wants to do this thing. So
get a team together. I know he's a lacrosse player. Get his lacrosse buddies together and show them what the lacrosse players can do at street hockey.
No slashing.
No slashing.
All right. Eric Kalnins, Tourism Manager, City of Coquitlam. Travel guide is available where?
Travel guide is available online at coquitlam.ca/explore. If you want the printed copy, any city facility. We just delivered some to Coquitlam Center today, and we're going to get it out to some other business. But guaranteed, the library, Poirier, the Aquatic Center, City Hall, Pine Tree Community Center, all those places. Mackin House has it. Go grab one.
Yeah, go up and see my friend Lydia up at Poirier there, and there's a little stand right where they've got their
right
cashiers,
there.
And it's right there.
Yep.
Eric Kalnins, City of Coquitlam Tourism Manager, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Rod.
Hi, everyone. Eric here from Coquitlam's Tourism Office. Looking for events, exciting festivals, and just some fun stuff to add to your calendar in the coming weeks? Well, Coquitlam is ramping up its entertainment this year, and we'll be hosting free concerts, a full-day arts festival, craft beer festivals, and a special Canada Day 150 celebration, along with our usual fun city programs. If you're looking for all the latest information and insider tips, pick up Coquitlam's 2017 Travel and Experience.